Welcome back, my name's Nick.
And I'm Corey, and today we're watching a new movie that just came out.
Descendants number 4, The Rise of the Red.
We're unsure of this movie because not only is it Descendants 4, it has a 4 on IMDb out of 10.
So, and it also has 4 less cast members than the other movies because one of them died and the rest of them decided that they want to be respectful to that dead person and not be part of this movie.
So, we're gonna watch through this movie and see if it is worth your time. And hopefully it
sometimes maybe good,
yeah.
Sometimes maybe
Anyways, a Disney original movie. Holy, this looks like a tabletop game.
That looks clean.
Disney Descendants, The Rise of Red. This is like a Game of Thrones intro.
You might know my name, Uma.
Oh, that's her one thing is she wants everyone to say her name.
Say my name!
She was a pirate queen, and now she's the head of school.
I helped Mal and Ben free the Isle, but they're sailing off with Jay and Evie on a new adventure.
I doubt that.
This is where they tell us why the actors aren't in this movie.
They all died.
You think the writers for this were like, we have to write some shit? Why aren't they? We've been planning this for like 8 years, and now we have to write some new shit.
I'm not retiring. Are you sure you want to put that out there?
Are they ***ing the place?
Yeah.
Her voice is a lot more high-pitched than I expected.
I think it was like that before.
My first order of business will be making sure kids from all the kingdoms are welcome to attend AP, even Wonderland.
Wonderland? No.
That's Alice's kingdom?
Wonderland's like the upside down.
Is it that bad?
It's not great.
This is for Princess Red. It's what Carlos would have wanted.
Did he die in the show?
Ample tear.
I'm confused. Obviously, this is a message to the audience.
So don't do it for me. Do it in honor of him.
The thing is, none of them are in the movie. So they easily could have said that Carlos went with them, but they didn't. Yeah. So in the universe of this movie, he died.
They saluted him out. They gave him a Viking burial here.
You know, we have the mailing system.
You could send an email.
Wonderland, a dark world of mystery and magic.
I hope there's a song.
Ooh.
This looks sick.
This does look pretty cool. It's like Twilight World.
And its ruler, the Queen of Hearts, she's got a reputation for being downright ruthless.
This looks like what they did in Puss in Boots. Like they have the wanted poster and like...
No, the production is solid.
You have 1 minute to comply with Her Royal Majesty's curfew.
Or else, it's off with your head.
That's
off with your head.
That's what I look forward to most in these movies.
Oh, who's this?
There's only one person who dares to resist the Queen's orders.
Red.
What is Red? Like, what number is she? They're all based on like cards.
Princess Red.
Oh. One Girl Riot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is she ultraviolet or red? That is a juicy tomato.
Is the queen the Ben's ex-girlfriend? It looks like her, doesn't it?
No, it's the Queen of Hearts. They said that before Auradon was finished. Before they united. They have this whole like gothic chanting thing like in Dune.
Can you imagine an army of soldiers walking at you in a song and dance?
I hear the sound and it's getting loud, yelling red.
Is she with them?
I don't know. Do you think that these soldiers would be like, hey, why is this one girl wearing a mask?
Leave them for dead, saying red. I'm on a path.
Seize her!
It's like, ooh, get her.
Get her!
Oh, her hair came out. Whoa, she got unmasked? That's a pretty bad disguise then. Also, if she's the only one in this universe that dares go against the crown, then her having disguise wouldn't matter. They would just know it's her.
What is this?
Is there a fucking claw machine?
Did that catch her?
I think it did. The only time a claw machine actually works.
Okay, that was actually fucking funny.
Those guards could have dragged you to the dungeon, Red.
Maddox Hatter, you know you can't save me.
Oh.
Maddox Hatter? It's not Mad Hatter, it's Maddox Hatter.
He's Mad's kid.
As your tutor, I'm in charge of preparing you for your future.
I literally have the most controlling mom ever.
So relatable.
Your mom is a supervillain.
My mom's controlling, I relate to her so much.
She just wants to turn me into the next evil queen like her.
I don't know if I agree that people would call themselves evil if they're in charge. You'd think that they would be like, no, we're good, they're evil.
I wasn't going to show you this until you were a little older, but I finished it.
I finished my design. It's a nuclear warhead.
It's a
My time machine.
That's what we call it, a clock.
Bitcoin for $1.
2011.
When you alter the fabric of time, there can be some unpredictable consequences.
Okay, time travel movies can be done well or horribly.
You could lose your mother entirely.
Imagine you made a time machine and all it can do is go back 2 seconds. It's like, you be very careful, a lot could change. Be very careful, a lot could change.
Oh, if the Queen finds out I'm harboring a fugitive, I'll be in some serious trouble.
So it's time to travel time now.
Wait, she's the queen's daughter but also a fugitive?
This might
What I say
not
about
be the
calling me
Queen's castle.
princess?
She's a princess though.
So he's like the goofy inventor.
Yeah, he's the Doofenshmirtz of this world. Damn, she's got that like, that motel honeymoon bed.
I know what you're talking about. But who's gonna share it with her?
Oh, that's barely a size enough for one person. She's looking at me like, I don't know how to tell time.
How do you use clock? I'm only used to digital.
Is this Auradon? It's not red.
No, this is Auradon.
Okay, blue hair, so I'm guessing this is Uma. And
This isn't Uma.
she has blue hair
Uma's
though.
teal. Uma also has like dreads, I think.
But blue hair.
Different blue.
What is it the blue Power Ranger?
This is Blueberry. They're not even fencing. They're full on sword fighting.
Yeah, they're using rapiers and slashing and doing stuff.
And the choreography is actually decent.
Gotcha.
What's he using? A fucking...
King, wait, his name is King Charming? Is that a carrot? Or a cheese stick?
When I'm out there, I'm not just another competitor. I represent Cinderella's-burg.
Cinderella's Burg? The is that?
Your father's never cared about what other people think.
She's got that Beyonce effect. She's glowing.
Yeah.
I don't have to. I'm charming.
That's debatable.
This is the first song your mom and I ever danced to back when we were in school.
We fell in love at Castle Cumming.
So in this universe, does the creator of this song exist? Like the one human from our world that wrote this song, are they exist in Auradon?
Michael Bublé?
You think you might have room for one more pair of shoes?
Okay, Cinderella.
What in the Taylor
What the-
Swift are those?
Are those bedazzled Doc Martens?
And the thing I'm most proud of is that you're such a good person.
What do you click your heels in and get into a Pimp My Ride car with those?
Empress of Wonderland, the Queen of Hearts.
Dracarys, first of her name, maker of chains.
Are you sure that's not her? It looks like her. It looks like Audrey.
Sorry to rouse you out of bed before noon, but while you were sleeping, the Royal Plaza was vandalized.
That red crown is eating.
Do you know what you're saying?
No. I speak your language, cool kids.
This crown is slay, very much. Yo, that yacht,
No, don't go into the
super
brain rot.
skibbity.
I beg your pardon. Apologies for interrupting court.
Magic. Ooh, that's cool.
Could have just handed it to her, but
sounds
magic is
cool.
cooler.
It is my honor to invite your daughter, the Princess of Wonderland, to attend our school.
Oh, they didn't finish his,
Yeah, that guy just snuck out. I get to live for another day.
The only thing she hates more than Auradon is the idea of me having my own life. So,
This girl is very much like, my mom hates me. She
The
won't
mom's
let me
gonna
do
be like-
anything.
we accept. Wait, hold on.
the mom's gonna be like, you can go, but you have to conquer the school.
Yeah, take over Auradon, and then we will be the rulers of the everything.
You're gonna let me go. You.
Pack your bags.
I didn't even see that before. Her one hand,
Is in a crazy glove.
I wouldn't even call it gloves. It's like witchy nails.
They are definitely super Kardashian.
Oh yeah.
Bridget.
This is when you're doing like a high school reunion, and like the two rich kids that went to a poor school come back with their kids, and are like, wait, Kim, is that you?
This is definitely not a poor school.
It's your Royal Highness now.
Of course. You must be very proud.
Ooh. Damn, that clap back.
Sup,
I'm Chloe Charming. You must be Princess Red of Wonderland. I've always wondered what it's like over there.
Puns. Puns are not a good way to make friends.
I'll introduce you to the Jabberwocky,
Fun. What's a Jabberwocky?
a monster that eats annoying girls.
Oh.
Ooh. This girl's like, no one's ever been mean to me before. It's okay, baby.
Wow, that girl was super rude. What's her problem? What's her deal?
Some people act mean at first because they're too afraid to feel.
Whole bars.
I prefer this as an exposition, to be honest.
It's at least fun.
It's fun to listen to.
Back in high school, a mean prank was played. And ever since that fateful day, she was never quite the same.
What was the mean prank? It's like, hey, we just, dyed her hair red and made fun of her. Here you go, my sweet precious.
The looking glass. It shows the future.
Didn't Evie have a looking glass in the first movie?
She had a mirror.
She had a magic
that gave her
mirror.
Answers.
Yeah.
Where you and I will rule together side by side. I don't want to be anything like you.
You don't talk back to me!
You're gonna be.
Please join me in welcoming Auradon
Is it her
Prep's
daughter?
new principal.
Is this a? Okay.
It's the pirates. Uma. Say my name.
I'd like to welcome Princess Red of Wonderland.
I like to believe that the queen of Wonderland, she was like a magician in a past life. She's like playing with a deck of cards.
Mom, what are you doing?
Why playing my favorite game?
Pick a card. The CGI on that one is a little rough.
She's like, bah!
If I was in the crowd, I'd be like, what is this?
Did she just summon an army?
I guess the cards are their soldiers. It's raining men! Hallelujah, it's
What's the opposite of hallelujah? Fucking tuya?
Calm down. You're all acting like you've never seen a coup before.
That's not a coup.
It is.
A coup is when it comes from the inside.
She got invited and then she cooed it.
Stop it, Bridget. You're better than this.
What are you gonna do, Cinderella? Beat her with your glass shoe?
It's like, don't do this, you're better than this.
I know that what happened was hard for you, but that was ages ago. Feels like yesterday to me.
It's gonna be some horrible thing they did
It's
to
gonna
her.
be like Cinderella took her boyfriend or some.
Humiliating a girl at her first dance. Now that's just cruel.
What was the prank? They put like hot sauce in her shoes? I kind of wish we knew what it was.
Yeah, I need to see this prank.
Now kneel. I will never kneel to a tyrant.
Okay, I know what's gonna happen. Red's gonna use that pocket watch to go back in time and prevent that prank from happening and preventing her mom from being this ooga booga, I'm gonna ruin your life. And Chloe's gonna join her on her adventure.
She's denied a royal order.
What do we do about that, darling?
Off with her head.
I've seen this exact scene in Game of Thrones. Bend
seen
the
this scene in
knees.
everything.
Head on stock, bend the knee.
Even your daughter knows it's wrong. She can't do it.
Oh, she's like, you told me I can't? I can.
Go on!
Off with her head.
Treason! And that means off with her head!
I have a feeling that you would say off with her head to anything, like a parking ticket.
Mom?
It's gonna be okay, Chloe.
Mom!
I love you.
Mom!
It's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay.
I'm just getting decapitated.
See, this is a kid's movie, so they have to take her to another room.
Let her go! Wait!
Oh, what a coinky dink.
They go together.
How far back in time? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. As convenient timing as needs to be. Where are we?
Before Auradon Prep was Auradon Prep.
What was it called before?
Butt Academy.
Bippity. Boppity.
Bip.
Oh,
Can
damn.
you still call her fairy godmother if she's young? It's like fairy god's sister.
Fairy godmother sucks at magic. Auradon doesn't exist, which means
That felt a little patronizing. This
Yeah.
girl who knows exactly what happened has a magical stopwatch that was told it goes back in time. Is like, girl, it's so obvious. Listen.
I just wanted to stop my mom. I thought the watch would take me back a couple minutes so that I could steal my mom's deck of cards. Not a couple decades.
She needed a 10-second stopwatch, not the 10-year stopwatch.
That's a very inconvenient time machine.
My kingdom back home needs to be saved. Give me the pocket watch or you're getting slaved.
That was a
Or you're
threat.
getting slayed,
That was a
bro.
threat.
Are they not gonna pull each other's hair? Because if they don't, this is not a real girl fight.
Opposite sides in the fight of our lives.
Oh, she pulled out her sword. Yeah. Don't bring a clock to a knife fight.
What are you gonna do now? Run me through and steal my watch? I think there's a word for that actually. Villain.
No, it's not.
Is she supposed to be good? Cinderella's daughter?
Hey, listen, Mulan killed like 8,000 people. You're fine.
The choreography, dancing, costume design, songs, CGI, and everything's better about this. I like it more. That's not very good.
Oh no, we're gonna have to parkour to get it.
I'm nothing like my mom. Her power trip was way too strong. I knew that she was wrong.
This girl doesn't really seem to be making sense. I'm nothing like my mom. I just told them to kill your mom. But like, I'm nothing like her.
It was a minor slip up, I'm sorry.
Maybe we need each other to complete the same mission. I'm glad you put your pride aside to make the right decision. We'll work together until history is rewritten.
Oh, so they're pals now?
Yep.
All right.
That was quick.
Are they gonna do this thing where like they hold their hand and like step up on it?
One of them is gonna do a twirl.
So you really want to stop your mom? Yeah. And if I'm the next princess of Auradon, it's only a matter of time before she tries to turn me into her mini-me.
She already did that. You literally killed someone.
No. She sent someone to die. There's a difference.
Oh, of course, Merlin Academy. That's what Auradon Prep used to be called.
They're also like wearing extremely bright colors.
Yeah, they do not fit in. They look like cosplayers.
Castle Coming. That's where my parents fell in love. It's like the biggest event of the year.
I'm still very confused why Cinderella had blue hair and why Cinderella's kid has blue hair.
Remember what your mom said about being humiliated at her first dance? This must be what she meant.
And if someone did some
That's super
horrible
convenient
thing to
timing.
her-
Maybe that's what turned her into such a terrible dictator?
True, Hitler became himself because he didn't get to art school, so...
We don't know if that's why.
Probably not.
Now how do we stop that?
By figuring out who's gonna do the prank that ruins her life.
Do you want to guess what this prank's gonna be?
I think it's gonna be like kind of
I think it's gonna be like something to do with like kissing the person you're with at homecoming, but like she's gonna kiss like an animal or something instead.
like they turn them into a frog or something.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Late for class, ladies.
Oh god.
Stay right there.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's Merlin.
Does he not exist in the modern movies?
Oh, she's a history nerd.
Why does he look young?
We're transfer students.
I'm Principal Merlin, so I should have received papers.
Yeah, you don't want to say you traveled back in time.
I mean, he's Merlin. He's the god of magic. He probably knows all.
All right, class, let's get started. We have 2 new transfers here today.
Okay, what overpowered potion are they gonna make that everything up?
Well, they had love potions in the first couple movies.
Bridget and Ella, help these 2 get sorted, won't you?
Oh, well, this girl's got red and blue hair.
That's Cinderella.
Bridget?
Yeah?
Oh, it's pink.
Mom?
She goes by Ella. I guess going by Cinder would be weird.
Yeah, Cindy though.
Cindy makes more sense.
Okay, new girl. Let's dive in.
Oh, let's not question it. You look like you're dressed in a super similar outfit to me.
Yeah.
Bridget from Wonderland?
Yep, that's me.
Okay, so the prank was really because she seems like a nice girl.
Well, she seems like kind of confused.
I was homeschooled too until I came here, so, don't worry. You'll get used to it. Do you want a hug?
Not really a hugger.
Okay.
Hug your mom while you have the opportunity to, little bro.
I've got the perfect thing to make you feel better. Fabulous flamingo feather cupcakes.
Okay, this is one of those people that fabricates time with how much they get done.
Oh my god, it's delicious. Oh, and it makes your nails pink?
Just one. Or there can be side effects.
What are they, laced with fentanyl?
Her whole aesthetic changed from pink to red.
Why are you so nice?
You get more with sugar than salt.
What happened?
She got salty.
Is it song and dance time?
Yeah.
And a lot of positivity.
Okay.
Honestly, it always works to me.
Okay, here's what I'm guessing is starting to happen now that I'm getting a little bit more of a picture. Cinderella clearly is in the background here. She's like a nobody because she's a commoner. This girl's a princess right now.
She's prepping.
Bridget. Yeah, I don't really know the Alice in Wonderland storyline like before Alice went there. But she's clearly a princess. I think that what's gonna happen is that the homecoming dance is where Cinderella and Prince Charming like become a thing. And because Prince Charming is a prince and she's a princess, she probably was like liking him. And Cinderella pulled a prank to get her out of the way, and then Prince Charming got with Cinderella.
Okay, let's see.
I
what
can make
happens
this
to
effect
Bridget.
in Premiere. I just slide the entire color grade to pink. What is this? Okay, so this is all of the villain kids' parents, which is just the main villains. Is this Ursula?
Yeah.
I'm trying to power scale like what the villains in terms of leadership would be. I think it'd be Hades on top.
Yeah, Hades would probably be the strongest, but I think he's a in this.
Thanks. Oh, sure. Of course. Happy to.
For all.
Whoa.
If this is the prank, I'm turning the movie off.
This isn't a prank.
Listen, Squid Face.
Ooh.
Give the cupcakes back, or I'll rip that magic tongue out of your throat.
That's violent as fuck.
Again, power scaling. What is a red and blue's powers? Blue knows swordsmanship and red is parkour girl, but these are like actually magical beings.
Wait!
She's gonna eat the feathers?
Too many.
Oh, it's like a magical? Swallowing a feather was be very hard.
Maybe they're special, bro.
You can't handle my...
Is she gonna turn into a flamingo?
What's happening? Huh? Why is she screaming like that? She just got eyeliner. Is she turning into a bird? That looks painful. Imagine a beak coming out of your face.
Yeah. Does she still have tentacles?
I mean, maybe.
This is weird.
That's like, remember that dating show, Sexy Beasts?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, it's giving you Sexy Beasts vibes. Why are you running from this flamingo girl?
I mean, imagine getting your eyes pecked out by a flamingo. Is this the prank? They're gonna push her in the water? Oh no, she's gonna fall in the water. Uliana? Wait, she's not Ursula, her name is Uliana. Who's Uliana?
I will destroy her!
Pretty sure we just found out who's gonna do the prank.
Any normal person getting pushed in a pond would be a little bit upset, but like she's a squid.
She's just had tentacles that coming out of her back.
2 days until my mom gets pranked.
It's not enough time.
It's gonna have to be.
The prank just sounds so low-key
It does.
for what is gonna happen.
Okay, well, now the question is, how do we stop Uliana before Castle coming?
Maybe Uliana is the one that drives the prank and Ella somehow gets tangled up into it.
So let's find out more about Uliana.
You think my mom might know?
Maybe.
Imagine getting sent back in time to like do it in a mission, but like while you're there, you have to go back to school. And like you have time to kill, so you have to actually go to class.
It's probably not that bad.
Whoa, this place is not what I expected.
Leaning towards hobo.
That's nice, kind of. On the outside it's not, but maybe on the inside it's fine.
This looks like the Auradon area where Ben and Mal...
Well, Cinderella is the one who created Auradon prep.
What are you guys doing here?
We came to see
She's like
you.
so embarrassed that
Who's
she's
there?
poor.
Just
Oh,
some
God.
girls from school.
We'll get back to work. Or no supper.
They're gonna relate.
Do you think that this universe time travel is like linear, where this has already happened, and that's why the prank happened?
That's always the debate.
Like,
depends how
did the
in-depth
prank
the
happen
writing is.
because Red made the prank
I'm
happen?
gonna assume no.
So, Ella, that thing with Uliana at school, pretty wild, huh?
She's as bad as Ursula, Uliana's older sister.
I like how they point that out here, like 30 minutes into knowing who Uliana is.
Say we wanted to find Uliana. Where do you think she'd be?
Probably the Black Lagoon.
Of course.
Probably like the evil water area.
Where Krakens are. What a mysterious place.
They have green fireflies.
As opposed to... Oh, yellow. Yeah.
Knock it off.
It's the VKs.
Wait, they're VKs in this world? Or are they just the original villains?
Oh, true. Ah! What the f is that?
It is,
That's an anglerfish house?
it is gross, but very cool. Were these goons just like sitting in this fish the entire time?
Don't assume what the goons were doing.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl. We just ripped open that fish?
That's not very kind.
That was a living thing.
Show me a recipe fit for her doom. Toxically sweet.
Is this all for Bridget?
I guess.
For being nice?
This is when you learn that they have like a troubled home and they're bullied by their parents.
What's this? A book that's it? I asked for a painful punishment.
Wait, so she's mad because she stole cupcakes and ate an ingredient that the girl literally said don't eat.
It's because it came from Bridget. She's upset and thinks that Bridget did it to her, even though it was completely her fault.
But hold up, wait, this might be evil on a plate, so I'm
She has her own evil cupcake recipe. Okay, she's gonna turn into a monster.
Okay.
So Uliana's got some inferiority complex going on.
Oh yeah. She's mad about cupcakes, so she's gonna turn this woman, this nice girl that made cupcakes, into a troll.
We'll bake our own treat. and turn her into a monster.
I don't think Oleana's misunderstood. I think she's just a piece of shit.
I find this so funny that they're supposed to be villains. Like,
we'll
evil
bake our own dessert.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we're gonna bake and get our revenge. Yeah, she's gonna love those cupcakes of evil. It's like,
okay. Chill, bro.
It's like, really? All right.
We can still stop them before Castle coming. That means we got a book to find.
Why do they have to find the book? Why can't they just be like, hey, Bridget, by the way, if Ursula clone or Oleana offers you a cupcake, don't eat it?
I don't understand how someone could grow up like that and then turn into my mom.
And Red's gonna say the same thing.
What if Cinderella and Bridget changed personalities? They like swapped lives, like wife swap.
My mom changed her entire personality. Everything she does now is to make people afraid of her.
What if the cupcake doesn't turn her into a person that's like evil looking? It swaps their bodies.
I don't think that would make her evil though, because Cinderella's not really evil. She's just sad.
Yeah.
What if the watch brings back here? Because what you really want is a mom who can love you the way that you are.
That's wholesome.
We never learned the watch was sentient. It just
No, it said that. It returns to the guy. Little Maddox Hatter's son said, "This watch will make you travel to a time that your heart most desires."
He wasn't just being flowery about it?
No, he was explaining like that's the only time you can travel to.
That's it. We should ask Bridget about the cookbook.
I think it's a little plot device. They didn't have to learn exactly what year to get sent back.
No, it's a plot device. Magic plus plot.
Hey guys!
She's like, oh my god, I have friends.
They had wireless headphones 30 years, I guess.
It's magic time.
Yeah.
We were hoping you might be able to help us find a cookbook.
Yeah, well then you've got the right girl. I mean, I have every cookbook ever.
In this convenient library that has no
God.
Well, except the banned ones. Principal Merlin locked them up in his office and enchanted them so no troublemakers can get their hands on them.
Okay, cool. It's probably going to be locked behind a frog that you have to fart on. And
No. It's going to be in like a box that's unguarded, just says, please take and return, and he's going to be sleeping in his office.
And there's going to be a f***ing key right next to it.
Yeah.
It's locked, but the key is there.
He's going to be in his office and be like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Were they going to steal it, and she's going to steal it first, and they're going to steal it from her?
This is clear.
The most useless villain.
Yeah.
So they're stealing the evil cookbook so they can make the cursed cupcake that gives her...
Yeah. Where did they get this key?
Found it next to the door, like we predicted.
See, this is the King Arthur's round table.
Okay.
Wait, I think I see it. The big one with the claws.
Are they looking through the owl's eyes? And the owl's eyes are making the swords do something? Oh they're gonna kill them!
Animate weapon.
Animate object. And they're light objects, so it does more damage.
Shing!
I think this is the most dangerous scene that has been in these movies.
Yeah. Is that owl gonna attack them?
Animate objects ×2.
Oh no! The owl, he's gonna tell Merlin!
Oh, Merlin's...
It's a messenger owl.
These are Merlin's spells. I thought this was Oleana's.
They're traps.
No offense to Merlin, but if these two middle school girls could avoid being killed by these swords, they're not a very good defense system.
Truth.
If these swords were animating on their own, what is the owl doing? Is there like a cheerleader?
It's rearing.
It's just like annoying them.
Oh, they're disappearing.
The spell's on a timer?
My convenient defense system is just timed out.
I think I can make it.
This is like you break into someone's house and the alarm goes off for like 30 seconds.
And then it turns off?
And if you can avoid the booby traps for 30 seconds, then you're good. It's like you've earned it. Oh, it was playing dead. It was a trick. You survived my animate object, but can you survive my fireball spell?
No! Oh my god.
Oh, summon...
Arcane Knight.
Yeah, summon warrior.
Do something, Cinderella or Chloe.
Honestly, the CGI for the warrior is not bad.
It's not. Most of the CGI is actually really solid in this movie.
Oh, her shoes.
Oh, so the owl was control. Why? Guardian owl, I guess? I don't know.
Wow.
Look who it is. Useless gang.
Ah, that moment where you try to prevent someone from stealing something by stealing it first, and then because you stole it, they're gonna steal it from you.
I'll be taking that!
Hey! Get your slimy suckers off that!
Slimy suckers.
They just got Battle Royale. This is a third party.
Honestly.
It's over.
Hold me back! Hold me
There's
back!
too many of them.
It's a decoy. I swapped the book
Was
when you
it?
were quivering on the ground.
She looks like she has a plan.
What
Chloe.
kind of mischief you got for me?
Booby trap. What'd it do? It froze them? Petrify.
Are they gonna poop on them now? That's what I would do.
So Chloe knew that there was gonna be like a booby trap spell?
I don't know how she knew that.
She's stealing his shoes and giving it to Chloe.
That's kind of gross.
My treat.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd want Captain Hook's smelly ass shoes.
He's a pirate. He probably has gangrene.
How did you know that was gonna happen?
Bridget said that Merlin enchanted the cookbook so it doesn't fall into the wrong hand.
Wait, so they're gonna open it and it's gonna happen again?
Oh, it's because evil people open the book.
I think it's just a spell that affects anybody.
You should probably open this then. These are definitely the wrong hands.
Wait, this book can just tell if you're evil or not? It's like the flying nimbus?
It can test your heart, Corey.
Chloe, I lie, I steal. I'm a lost cause.
Well, you also just stood up to a bully. And you risked your own life to save mine.
You know what they say, if you're a bully but you stand up to another bully, then you're honestly like, you're a good person.
You're like tall 'cause
the
you're standing
enemy of my
tall.
enemy is my friend.
You do so much good, Red. I'm sorry it took me so long to see it.
Just do it, goddammit!
Wait, why do they need to open the book?
don't know.
No, they wanted to avoid making the muffin.
Actually, why do they need to open the book?
Chuckles in relief. Are they just like perusing it?
What are you doing? Do something!
I feel like the entire purpose of that book was just to show that she's not a bad person.
Did you see Uliana's face when she opened up the book? She was like...
It's hard to miss given that she
Yeah, it froze. It's literally a
She was like,
snapshot.
With no cookbook, there's no way they can do the prank. We did it.
Oh, they stole it so they couldn't steal it?
But if they already couldn't open it, this just feels like someone else is gonna use it now. AKA Ella.
But what if we go back and my mom is still my mom?
You have a looking glass that can tell you the future.
Oh, this movie's gonna leave on a cliffhanger.
No way.
There's 8 minutes left and 6 of that is credits.
Or they just
Happily
figure
ever
out
after.
they just figure out the next minute that everything they did was correct and they just jump back and it's all good.
Actually, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And that's probably why this is a 4 out of 10.
This belongs to you.
This does feel super underwhelming.
I think they knew kids' attention span couldn't sit through this whole thing. Unless it's a cliffhanger for the future.
Maybe. This was way too easy if this is how it works.
And you better get it straight, or you'll be walking the plank.
Do you think, okay, this is like the beginning of the movie. Do you think that Cinderella and Bridget are like, where the f did my daughter go?
Excuse me.
Do you mind?
Okay, so
I do, actually.
She still looks evil.
She doesn't look evil. What's your favorite game gonna be?
You think Uma's like, okay, this wasn't the correct timing.
I love
While this is a moment that makes you like, as the viewer, be like, oh, she's not evil, so good. But everyone who's sitting here is like, why did this random woman stand up and just make bubbles? Uma's just like, excuse me, like I'm trying to have my speech, and she's like, bubble time.
You saved our moms. You changed history.
No.
We did it.
Is Cinderella gonna be like evil now or something?
Yeah, what happened to her?
There has to be some type of hanger.
The sun shines a little more brightly when you live life a little more kind.
I
There's
guess
no like little hanger like, ha.
Yeah, I guess all of Cinderella's character development happened off screen with Prince Charming after they got together.
You know, Mom, you actually are really wonderful.
Ha ha ha, lovely. All right, what I was saying is, congratulations, they changed the future and everything's good now. Poor Red, she still has to live with like 16 years of trauma.
She'll be okay.
Like in this new universe, she probably had a great childhood. She doesn't know any of that. It's all gone.
True.
Imagine in the future, the princess, the Queen Bridget, like Princess Queen, whatever the her name is. She's like, oh, remember that time when we baked cookies as kids? And she's like, yeah, that was the great timing.
Where's Cinderella?
She's looking for her mom.
There has to be something sauce. She has to be evil or something.
This feels like they're setting it up. No? She looks like...
Everybody got what they wanted.
This is
But
Uma.
getting what you want can be dangerous.
Okay.
Especially when you mess with the fabric of time.
Oh, there's gonna be like...
Is Cinderella evil? Is something else happening?
You didn't think that was the end of the story, did you?
I did.
Okay, so they leave us with nothing.
Okay,
cool.
Is there a planned, like, Descendants 5?
Looks like there is now.
Or is this just like an Avengers thing where it's like, let's leave it open, it could happen, it could not?
Okay, so here's what I think about the movie. I think the CGI was much better. I think the set design was fantastic. I thought the songs were good. I thought the actors were solid. All of that increased. I thought the writers were a little inbred.
I think this movie was like 75% of the movie. I feel like they just left out the entire climax and wrap up.
Yeah, I think they, maybe honestly, all the things that I just mentioned that I liked.
That's like all the build up.
No, but the budget expired.
Maybe.
And they're like, oh, there's like 30 more minutes of movie.
This feels like it feels like you wrote a movie and it's like, okay, so imagine, character down on their luck. Oh, and then they get put on a mission. And then they have like an obstacle they have to overcome with like befriending someone. And then they befriend them. And then they complete the mission. And then it's over. And someone's like, well, what is the conflict? And they're like, what
conflict?
Yeah, what conflict? We're friends.
Listen to the song.
It's like, what do you mean? They're friends. They overcame that.
I don't know. I mean, it wasn't terrible.
I feel like, here's what I think. If they showed us the prank actually happening, they showed us Bridget turning evil, and they showed us Ella having like character development, because she's like kind of anti-royalty still.
I have no clue why.
If they showed us that scene happening and then the two of them fixed it after the prank, then that would have been satisfying.
Maybe the kids this was meant for don't really care, so the directors were like,
it's just like not a movie.
I don't know.
It's just a series of events happening.
If you guys want to hear all the songs, since we have to cut all of them out, since Disney will copyright us into oblivion and cut our heads off, then go see the full uncut and uncensored version on patreon.com/Nick and Corey.
Where you can vote on the next things that we watch.
And thank you guys.
Thank you to the patrons.
Wholesome patrons.
Leave a like and subscribe and comment. Let us know if you also wanted to see the scene of Bridget turning into a monster. I think it would have been satisfying.
It would be sick.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to vote for what movie or show we watch next, you can do it on Patreon as well. So make sure you join and be good. Unlike Queen of Hearts was, because she got turned into an evil little bitch.
And if you don't, we'll go back in time and spank you around a little bit.
Goodbye.